If you're watching this video, you might be thinking about moving to San Diego. You're in luck because in this video, we are going to talk about where to live in San Diego.
And if you stay until the end, we're going to share with you where we think the best value and best investment is for your money in San Diego right now, depending on your goals.
Hi everyone, it's John and Elizabeth Finley coming to you from San Diego, California. If you are interested in where to live in San Diego, where the locals like to hang out in San Diego, and also the ins and outs of living in San Diego, including all of the towns within San Diego, what it's like to live here, play here, work here, and then be sure to hit that subscribe button below and the bell to get notified anytime we release a video of what it's like to live in San Diego, California.
We love making these videos because honestly, we get a lot of people that reach out to us about moving to San Diego or relocating to San Diego, California on a daily basis. And if you're one of those people interested in moving to San Diego or relocating, or you just want to know what it's like to live and hang out in San Diego, we're going to leave on the screen in the description below our contact info.
You can call us, text us, email us, direct message on Facebook, Instagram, whatever is convenient for you if you are looking to make the move. We help a lot of people relocating to San Diego, and we are happy to help you too.
Where to live in San Diego. So the cool thing about San Diego is there's so many distinct neighborhoods, and they're so different, and there's so many different areas you can choose to live, and your lifestyle is going to really depend on where you're living and what you're doing. So You've got South Bay, which is like 15 to 20 minutes south of downtown San Diego.
Yeah, it's, I think, kind of more known for being more affordable. Mm-hmm. It's close to the Mexican border, Tijuana. And there's a lot of, I think, well, there's old development, but there's also a lot of new development down in the South Bay, Chula Vista area, and lots of good schools and neighborhoods.
Yep, so you've got Chula Vista, which is in National City, which are like older neighborhoods, nice neighborhoods, more affordable neighborhoods. Everything is close to the border, so if you want to cross, go get some good food, good music, whatever you want to do, that's close by. And then you've got newer neighborhoods, and when I say newer, I mean 1990 and to present. But like you've got East Lake with brand new tract homes, big homes.
Yeah.
You've got some custom homes. You've got good schools, a lot of really good services.
Right, a lot of community amenities.
A lot of community amenities in East Lake, but that kind of encompasses South Bay for you. And then if you go north a little bit, you get into downtown.
Yeah. And then, of course, you have all sorts of different little areas within downtown that have a different vibe and culture to them. One being Little Italy, which has so many great Italian restaurants in it. And it kind of has a lot of newer high-rise buildings as well. So a lot of, it's kind of a hip and fun vibe down there in Little Italy.
You get a lot of ocean views there. So you get in the high-rises and you get some really nice bay and ocean views there. If you're in downtown proper, like the Gas Lamp, 4th and 5th Street, you've got high-rises, you've got mid-rises.
And also that's the place to go at night is the Gas Lamp, right?
Entertainment,
the busiest street ever.
Music, food.
Right.
You've got Petco Park where the Padres lose perennially there, but
you get to go watch a game, and there are many high rises down there that have views of the ballpark, and so that's a big deal. Some of the most prestigious buildings downtown have special amenities for the park.
Yeah, and it's a different kind of living, right? It's high rise living. It's walking to a lot of places. Everything is out your front door. Yeah. You don't need a car if you live and work in downtown San Diego. So then you've got the other neighborhoods.
Okay, so you've got Bankers Hill.
On the outskirts of San Diego, downtown San Diego.
Bankers Hill, Hillcrest.
But they're real close. They're right close to it.
Yep, Hillcrest, which there's a ton of entertainment, music. It's a vibrant culture down in Hillcrest.
Super vibrant community.
You've got
great
Seaport
dining.
Village.
Seaport Village down there.
Which is down by the harbor where all the boats are, and you've got the Star of India. That's not a neighborhood, but anyway.
Mission Hills, North Park, Kensington. All those are downtown close, right? So they're like 5 to 8 minutes from downtown San Diego. We're kind of lumping it in, which isn't really fair, but we want you to be aware of those neighborhoods, because if you're not interested in the immediate downtown high-rise living, you can go there and be really close to all the entertainment and all the fun stuff,
right?
But you're living in a completely different community, which is cool.
Well, and we have a few clients who have been very interested in living in the North Park area because of all the mid-century homes and early century homes that are just classic, beautiful properties that are historic buildings.
Super cool. You've got some Victorians too.
Right. Yes. So, if that's what you're kind of looking for, that's a great neighborhood to go after.
Then you've got East County.
Right.
Totally different kind of living.
Yep. And hot.
And hot. It could be 20 degrees hotter than what you're at on the coast, or even hotter than downtown San Diego. You're probably 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes east of downtown. And
definitely from the
30
water.
minutes from the ocean.
Yeah. It's basically east of the 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be more affordable. You've got a lot of areas that are really cool with older properties. And I don't mean old bad, I mean old good. Places like La Mesa, Del Cerro, Mount Helix.
Right. And I think you have
and Poway.
I think you have properties that have, bigger acreage on them, or, even in the normal residential neighborhoods, you have properties that have larger setbacks between the homes, and then a larger lot to begin with. And I think it's kind of a lot of the homes that I've seen out there are more of the quintessential California home that you think of back in the day, back in like the 60s and 70s, where they have the big ranch style homes with the big pool in the backyard.
Yep.
And it just has that real California vibe. And some of the homes have been redone just great.
But the cool thing is you've got it's 15, 20 minutes from downtown San Diego without traffic. But you're in just a complete different world. Like, it does not feel like you're in San Diego, right? What you think of like palm trees and beaches and this and that. It's rural, and the people who live out there love that. And so you've got something for everyone. So we go from East County, then we go to...
Well, hold on a second. So you also have mountain views out there?
Mountain views, yep.
Yeah, so I think that's really important to note. And also, it's close to San Diego State.
It's close to San Diego State, and there's... A cool thing about some of those properties, they sit up on a hill like in Mount Helix or Del Cerro, and you get amazing East County views, amazing sunrises, you get amazing sunsets because you can see the ocean from some of those. So you're seeing the mountain and the oceans in one house and one property. It's pretty cool.
And a lot of people that have horses like to live out in the East County as well for all the hiking and horse trails.
Yep.
So I think that kind of wraps up East County, right?
It wraps it up. So now let's go to the crown jewel, Coronado. Island. We call it an island. They call it an island. It's really not an island. It seems like it, but it is connected to land.
And we're giving it its own little category because it just didn't seem to fit in anything else.
It's just kind of its own deal.
Its own.
It's famous for the Coronado Bridge. It's famous for the Hotel Del, which is incredible. You got to go there anytime, but during the winter, on the beach, they've got this ice rink set up for Christmas. It's so cool.
Right. And it feels like, I always say when I go in there, and I don't know if anyone else feels this, but like I watched the movie Titanic. I feel like I'm in the lobby in the Titanic. I mean, it's just so elegant, so beautiful wood, chandeliers. It's
really cool. It's one of the oldest hotels in the country. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to get this wrong, but I do think it was wired. The electricity was wired by
Edison. Yeah.
Which is really cool.
I think that's right.
And it's also famous for the Naval SEAL Training Center, where Bud's training is.
Yeah.
That's where the Navy SEALs come out of. So it's pretty cool.
And by the way, a lot of expensive property there in Coronado.
Super expensive property.
It's definitely a treasured place to live. There's a harbor there where people like to live on the harbor, or they like to live on the water. So, there's not a lot of property that's far from any water.
Right,
there,
and it's a very beachy community, and the properties have been passed down through generations over generations. And a lot of naval officers live there because they're stationed there. And it's a really cool slice of San Diego that, like we said, we kind of separate it from everything else because it's like the crown jewel, and it's not like anywhere else in San Diego, so it's a cool place.
Yeah, even if you don't live there, it's fun to go walk around down there and go through all the shops and the streets. It's a really great place.
Yep, and then we'll move on. We've got North County, which is near and dear to our heart. I grew up there. She's lived here for a long time. We raised our kids here, and it's a wonderful place. I mean, you've got La Jolla,
Del Mar,
right?
Carmel Valley, Cardiff,
yep,
Encinitas, Solana Beach.
A lot of coastal properties,
right?
And La Jolla reminds me of the south of France, even though I've never been there. I've seen pictures.
It looks so much like
you guys can't see it, but I'm looking at a picture that reminds me of La Jolla and the south of France right now. La Jolla is an amazing, amazing place, expensive place to live, great restaurants, good little vibe, a lot of mid-rise buildings, and then some really, really old school homes that are amazing with ocean views.
But there is some affordability in the condos and townhomes as you go just a little bit inland in La Jolla.
One thing you do want to know about La Jolla, very hard to get in and out of traffic-wise. Really hard.
Correct, yes.
So,
there's kind of one street that takes you in and out.
Right, but it's worth it because there's a lot of great things to see there. And then you go to Del Mar, which is where I grew up, another coastal property, which is just really amazing. A lot of beachfront properties and a lot of properties with views that sit up on the hill.
It's where the racetrack is every year.
Del Mar Racetrack,
We
Del Mar
have 2
Fairgrounds.
seasons now, yep. And so a lot of people love to come and spend their time in Old Del Mar. It's a little bit more of a quiet town in comparison to Encinitas, which has quite a big vibe going on downtown these days. In comparison to Del Mar and Encinitas, it used to be that Encinitas was more affordable. I actually think they're kind of almost going neck and neck these days because Encinitas has become so desirable. Okay, so one thing that we haven't mentioned yet is Carlsbad and Rancho Santa Fe. So 2 different flavors for sure, but they both have wonderful offerings. Rancho Santa Fe is known for more their big properties with horses and estate-sized homes.
Yep.
Some of the most affluent people in the country live there.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing area, great city, great little town with it. And Carlsbad, different in a lot of ways. Carlsbad sits right on the beach. It's a large city, but it sits right on the beach, and there's a ton of great properties, great schools. All these areas have great schools.
Yes.
And we talked about East County. East County goes up to North County as well. So we just gave you the cities in North County coastal, but there's San Marcos, Escondido, Vista, a lot of great cities in the East County and North County as well.
Fallbrook, Rancho Bernardo.
And Fallbrook, if you want to talk rural and horse property and stuff like that. So you've got trees and you've got beaches and palm trees, and you've got horse ranches, horses, bigger properties,
mountain views and hikes.
Mountain views. You've got everything. And then we told you if you guys stuck around. So if you guys stuck around, congratulations to you. Here is our tip for what we feel is the best investment right now in San Diego, depending on what your goals are. We don't recommend you flipping anything. So if you're trying to flip property, this is not the video for you. But if you're looking to move here and you want to make a really, really good investment, Oceanside is one of the best investments that you can make in San Diego right now. It is up and coming, and it has been for years, but it has finally hit. They've got 2 new resorts right on the coast by the pier, and there's great opportunity for investment properties, and there's great opportunities for moving and just buying and holding real estate. Yep.
Yeah, we have several people who contact us just to even buy a home that they can come and escape to.
Yep.
You know? Just like the people, a lot of people in Rancho Santa Fe buy a home in Del Mar to escape. This Oceanside, there's affordability for many.
Yeah.
So, you can really focus on that. We get people from LA asking to get a vacation rental in Oceanside.
So we're done with Oceanside. That's it. Oceanside was our key tip for you. But listen, we represent clients all over San Diego County, people who are moving from other places and relocating to San Diego. We love doing it. It's our passion. We've spent a lot of time here. We work here. We raised our kids here. And we love sharing San Diego with you and helping you find something. So if you're looking to move to San Diego, if you want more information on San Diego, reach out to us, text us, find us on Instagram, find us on Facebook, call us. We're happy to help you anytime.
Talk to you soon.